Welcome back, guys. I am in my new room and I'm in the first 2 weeks of clinical school. So we have introductory weeks which are in Addenbrooke's Hospital, which is the big hospital in Cambridge.
For those of you new here, my name's Maria and I'm a fourth year medic in Cambridge.
So this has been like the general timetable that we've been given, but basically to sum it up, the first 3 days were very dull. It was mainly introductory lectures about how the course was structured, and there were some introductions to different specialties, which were relatively basic. We also got to learn a bunch of the different clinical examinations, so they're basically used to go over patients and to identify if there's something wrong and to pick up on any pathologies. They're the basis of our practical tests later on in the year called the OSCEs, so it's been quite nice to do them because it feels like we're actually doing things in the hospital. I think my favourite session though was the scrubbing one, where we got to learn how to take medications out, wash hands and put like safety equipment on. That was quite fun. And in general, we've just been exploring the clinical school and getting grips to where everything is. We also got a whole bunch of cool things from the clinical school as well. These are my new clogs. They're not as cool as I was expecting. I was expecting the ones with holes so I could put in like those cool clips, those cool badgy things in, but they're relatively cute. And I'm excited to use them in the hospital. We also got some new lanyards which say student doctor. They're kind of embarrassing to wear around, but the student doctor flex is cool. And we also have like our cards with our pictures, which is cool and gives us access to things in the hospital. And I think they also gave us a USB, which will probably come in handy. I haven't used it yet, but at some point I probably will. We had to bring in our own stethoscopes, so I'm just going to show you mine now. Okay, so this is my stethoscope. I got it a while back. I got it as a gift when I was starting medical school. It's the Littmann Classic 3 stethoscope, and mine's in all black, and it's got my initials engraved on it, which is quite cool. I barely know how to use it at this point, but I'm excited to see how it goes over the course of the year. I also have a case for it as well, which one of my friends let me use their label maker so I could get my name on it. They also gave us this practical procedures theme workbook. And I'm sure this is going to come in handy. I haven't really read it yet, but it explains how we can do a lot of the procedures that we're going to need to over the course of the year. And then the other thing we got in the first week was this practical skills portfolio. And basically that includes a whole list of the practical skills that we need to have signed off by the end of 6th year. And there are so many. So it's gonna take quite a while, but I think I'm just gonna have to get stuck in and do as many of them soon.
So to put this into context, here is my timetable for the year. So I'm currently in the 2 introductory weeks, but afterwards we rotate between being in Cambridge or being on a regional placement, and I've been assigned Ipswich. During this time we also rotate between medicine, surgery, emergency care and research. So straight after this introductory 2 weeks I'll be off on regional placement for my CCM block, and that basically is a great opportunity to go and learn practical skills and procedures. So I'm just going to run you through a few of the things in the first 2 weeks. So this is us actually coming to Addenbrooke's every day. We'd cycle, which I found terrible. But anyway, this is us just coming into the medical school. I did copious amounts of colouring in. And these are the booklets that they gave us. So this is literally during one of the first lectures on the first day. And this is me quite excited with my lanyard. We did a bit of exploring of the medical school. So the Deacon Centre is where we learn a lot of the practical procedures. And we also would go to this place, the Sherwood Room, during our breaks because it's a nice place to socialise and unwind. Then there are these really cool spiral staircases, and you can also go to the medical library, which is also really nice. I've only been a few times. I went during a couple of my lunch breaks. But basically it looks like a really nice place to study. They have lots of books and cute study spaces. Anyway, between those 2 weeks, I made a very spontaneous decision to just leave Cambridge. So I ended up taking the train to London, and then from London I went to Brighton, and this train was literally at 6:40, which is good because I meant I could actually FaceTime one of my friends in Taiwan, which never happens. But anyway, by the time I got there, it was super sunny and pretty exciting. I've been to Brighton only once before, and I went because I wanted to catch up with one of my friends who I hadn't seen in months. This is Brighton Marina. We went to this really cool mini golf place called Globals, and that was awesome. I also got to meet my friend's pets, including his really cute chinchillas and his dog. So yeah, overall quite a nice wellness weekend in between intro week.